Most of you know that I keep my political views to myself for a variety of reasons. Now, while today's guests say they're political activists, their positions and relations to certain political parties have nothing to do with the focus of today's show. It is solely their behavior I'm focusing on. I want my stance to be very clear before we start the show today. Few events in American history have divided the nation like the building of the border wall. My guest today met at this very place 9 months ago protesting on the border of San Diego and Tijuana. They are three self-proclaimed social media reporters with an online following who claim to be covering border wall issues. Now, at first they were united. A common political goal held them together, but now they are at war among themselves. Take a look.
We've been dealing with this for months and months and months. You see the right here? We dealt with videos, freaking posts. Don't tell me to stop.
You are not an American citizen. You don't live here. You live in Mexico.
I got a couple of psychos that have been literally doing everything within their power to bring me down.
You are sick and you need help.
All right, let's take a look at where this issue began.
We are by the San Ysidro port of entry. If you remember when we were invaded last year by the migrants, this was the specific place right here is where they crossed through the river canal. These buses are full. They're full, you can see.
Undocumented migrants.
I met Paloma the day that the caravan hit this border. Paloma was walking away from filming the border and I was walking in to film it. So we actually crossed paths.
This is downtown Tijuana and we're headed to the border. We had a lot of migrants come in recently. Whenever they do an event or they're rushing the border, I'll head down there and document what's going on. I'm a dual citizen because my mom married an American citizen after my biological dad passed away. A lot of the deported migrants, they live in the canal by the thousands, and they end up living and dying in that canal. This is a border wall in Tijuana, and Amy and Melinda are only about 100 yards away from us. We're all on the same side. We're not fighting over politics. We're fighting because it became sort of like a social media competition. I didn't expect to get attacked from people that are supposed to be on my side. On Melinda's side of the border, it's America, it's safe. On my side of the border, we can get killed for doing what we do.
Well, Amy and Melinda reached out to me because they say Paloma, who claims to be a powerful political activist and goes by Paloma for Trump, is using her online platform to unleash a campaign of terror against them.
My friend Amy and I are being cyberbullied by a woman named Paloma. When I first met Paloma, we were filming the border like a freelance reporter.
I've got a message for you.
My view changed of her when I was watching her on her live videos. She was instigating the local Tijuana people to physically attack the migrants with rocks. I was like, I'm sorry, but I choose not to follow her anymore because I feel like she's an instigator. From that point on, I became a target of Paloma.
Paloma's a talker. Paloma has made up names for Melinda and I. Fraud Linda, Buzzball, Fatty 1, Fatty 2, calling my oldest daughter a pink hat wearing pot smoker.
She would compare my children with horrendous looking characters. Paloma got a mugshot of me from 1996 and posted, her story was that I stabbed my ex-husband and I went to prison for it. I didn't stab anybody.
Over the past 10 months, I have been putting together over 10,000 pieces of evidence against Paloma. Paloma has even gone as far as to post a picture of a friend of mine's autistic son, calling him a crack baby. It's disgusting. Paloma has created t-shirts with Melinda and my picture on them.
$2.99, because they really ain't worth more than that. The last straw was Paloma attacking my 8-year-old granddaughter. I have had to take out 4 restraining orders on Paloma.
I'm not here to make amends with Paloma. She needs to pay for the consequences of her actions. Paloma needs to be jailed.